But before we get out of here,
yes, sir.
Just one last thing I want to cover. We only got about 15 minutes or so, but apparently this is something that I know you're working on.
Okay.
We would like to get former WASP guitarist Chris Holmes on the show.
Boy, would we.
To talk about his soon to be released album Shittin Bricks.
Can't wait for Shittin Bricks to hit my desk.
Shittin Bricks.
Yeah, that's got to be good.
And I mean, it's just so cliche.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. And he is sorry about that. he's offering he's offering Shittin Bricks on CD, baby.
Well, I got to say this. When you just played that little clip, I started shitting bricks.
Right.
Wow.
So Chris Holmes, because of the state of music, because of the state of the U.S., because of the state of various things, he decided to move out of the country.
That's right. The niggers ran him out.
Niggers ruined music for him.
They did.
So he went to, did he go to France?
In France.
I can't imagine, France. But anyway,
I hope he wasn't near that fucking shooting.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jesus.
I was almost expecting to see him on the news with a face mask with a face mask on, trying to hide his identity while he was taking over a grocery store, holding 12 hostages.
Got 2 Muslims and one big giant scary dude with no teeth.
Right. But he's got a new CD out called Shittin Bricks.
Right.
Or soon to be. Is it released?
I don't think it's out yet. Believe me, the minute I know it's out, I'll be owning it.
So he put out a song, I guess, Let It Roar.
Yeah.
Is it Let It Roar?
Let It Roar. That's original.
Is that isn't from WASP, is it?
It's not the same song, but it's the same time.
Yeah, because that was on that, what was it?
Unholy Terror.
Yeah, that's right. And they had Let It Roar on there.
Yeah. It's the opening track.
So, but it's not the same song?
No, it's not the same song.
All right, I thought we would preview some of the Shittin Bricks music.
All right.
So let's check this out a little bit.
All right.
Wow, that was impressive.
Musically, it's not so bad. Vocally, ooh.
Well, again, this goes back to what we were talking about, the Scorpion, that Herman Rarebell.
Yeah.
Throw enough reverb on there, you can make anything sound good.
Dude, there's not enough reverb in 10 Pro Tools systems to fix that voice.
Well, let's check it again.
Are you going to put it with reverb?
It'll turn you from a virgin to a 2-bit whore.
Yeah, let it roar.
This guy's got I thought maybe perhaps you had some anger issues. I think Chris has a little. Chris Holmes. It's strange that his first name's Chris.
In the name, I guess.
Yeah. He's got some anger issues.
Apparently.
I noticed that what was that song that he did with that horrible music video?
Oh, I don't remember what it was called, but I can look. YouTube. Let's find me some Chris Holmes.
That's Chris Holmes Project, CHP.
Chris Holmes.
He's got some problems with women.
Was it Nothing to Lose?
I think that's it.
Or Way to Be?
No, I think it's Nothing to Lose.
There's Nothing to Lose.
His old man said something about stay away from women.
Nothing to lose. Let's see. Where are you here? Let's try it. This intro is endless. I'm at like a minute 30. Now I'm at 2 minutes. That's fucking dreadful.
That's just tough to live. No, the one it was called Chris Holmes Finally Sings. This one here.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, they all cheat and lie.
That is.
That's the one.
Fucking so bad.
Dumbass.
Yeah. The girl's yelling in there is just as bad.
Yeah. Some little chick with a pot belly.
Yeah. Bad at it.
Yeah. It's got this horrible green screen behind him, and they don't even have any kind of chrome key playing, you know.
They probably had some big plan of that they were going to have like this video in this background or whatever, and nobody could figure out how to do the chrome key. So they just fucking had this dumb video in front of the green.
He's playing in front of a drum set with a green screen. There's no chroma key.
It's so funny.
It's just terrible. It just goes back to everything we always talk about. It's like, why would you release that?
Don't you just look at it and say, nah, that's not nearly professional enough. That should be on an outtakes video.
Yeah. It goes back to, I was talking to my nephew this weekend. We were talking about that Benedictum electronic press release kit.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you let that out?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I question that with so many of these guys. You know, when you hear like I don't know if you heard, but last week there was like a Dimebag song that was previously unreleased that was released. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Well, don't bother. It's not any good. But that's the point. It was a crappy song, and Dimebag was doing the vocal over it, and it was just a crappy song.
Sure.
It's never meant to be released. Chris Holmes has no fucking thought that these songs are so bad they should never be released.
Yeah.
Somebody, probably that chick that he's with or whatever, is telling him, this shit's good, Chris. You're coming back.
Yeah, put it out, man.
I guarantee you, anybody involved with this, the word comeback happens at least once a day. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Somebody every day is at his ear saying, "You're going to make that comeback. You're going to come back with this."
Sure.
And you know damn well not a single one of them, if they heard this from another performer that they didn't know, would ever listen. They'd be like, "Oh, what is that shit?"
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, that's Scorpions Eye to Eye, Part 2." Like, fucking shit. This Holmes, there's nobody that's listened to this Chris Holmes and thinks it's good.
Yeah.
There's no one. I don't care how big a WASP fan you are. There's no WASP fan that listens to that and is like, yeah, that's not bad. Do you think there is?
Well, I appreciate anyone who wants to, work their craft.
Okay.
But if it's not good, don't put it out there.
Do you, you know how WASP fans are, and WASP fans are some of the craziest of the crazy. They're super loyal to a fault. Remember when, we said one stupid thing about Stet Howland and we had fucking 50 goddamn emails. And we're friends with Stet.
I remember that.
Yeah, they have ridiculously loyal fans. And good for them. I love WASP myself.
Yeah, I do too.
But do you really think what do you think there are in the world? 300,000 WASP fans?
Sure.
Okay.
In the whole world, yeah,
in the whole world. That if WASP releases an album, we'll buy it. Or we'll at least listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah, wherever. But they'll support it in some way.
Right, or go to a show or something like that. I'd say there's probably 300,000 worldwide. Of those 300,000, do you think that there's 100 that listen to this Chris Holmes disc, not Shittin' Bricks, but the previous one, that have listened to it more than twice all the way through?
Can't imagine.
I can't imagine 100 people doing that. No way.
That's a tough listen.
It's god awful.
Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
They called it Shitting Bricks because that's basically what it sounds like. Bricks falling from an asshole from a great height.
Shittin' bricks.
And clattering onto the pavement.
I mean, when I know you're a younger guy, and I know you were born in 1980, but Shittin' Bricks was like, I don't know,
being scared to death.
And well, regardless of that, but
I'm shitting bricks from hearing it.
But that phrase probably became popular in about 84.
Yeah, probably.
Shittin' brick. Dude, I was shitting bricks.
Yep.
I don't know that I've actually heard anyone say it in regular conversation.
Yeah, but that was because you were only 4 years old.
I know, but it's like an antiquated expression that it seems like any time I hear someone actually say it, they're just being facetious, using an old expression on purpose.
Yeah, but it was popular and relevant about 84 though, because people would. It's kind of like the term "screw the pooch."
Right.
People use that term. Man, you really screwed the pooch on that. Dude, I was so scared I was shitting bricks. But that was something that we were saying in high school. That was like 82, 84, somewhere around there.
So what inspired that expression? Anything in particular?
Probably some guy that shit out a big old lump of shit.
I don't know if it came from a movie or something that popularized it.
Not that I'm aware of. I think it just related to a hard shit.
Shitting bricks.
Like a horse taking a shit or something. That's
universal and eternal.
But to see Chris Holmes put out an album called Shittin' Bricks, it's like, oh, dude, come on.
Well, he could have just called it Chris Holmes, or he could have given it some. He could have just given it some kind of WASP related pun.
Exactly.
Like Chris Holmes' Animal. Wasn't he in a band called Animal?
He did play for a short time with Randy Piper in that, yes.
Oh, there you go. It's like guy from old band tries to make comeback and capitalize by naming his band after one of their old songs.
Well, that's what he should. He's naming his songs after his old songs. Let It Roar is a WASP song, and now he's got a Let It Roar of his own.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I agree. He should have called it Chris Holmes Jack Action or something.
Chris Holmes and the Headless Children.
Yeah, something like. See, that wouldn't have been bad.
Chris Holmes in the Electric Circus, or, Chris Holmes, Forever Free.
Or Jeff Tate's Electric Operation Mindcrime.
Jeff Tate's Electric Requiem. Kind of a tongue twister when you had a couple beers.
Operation Mindcrime.
Fuck you, pal.
That's when I heard, that even goes back to the whole Jeff Tate thing. I can't believe he settled on Operation Mindcrime as his band.
It's brilliant.
I mean, that just sounds like a tribute band.
It's brilliant. Dude. Now the other guys can never get away with playing that song.
Well,
without promoting his band.
Yeah, but that's what I know, but that's like some tribute band, Metallica tribute band calling themselves Enter Sandman or something.
You know damn well every time they play fucking Eye of the Stranger, and Joe, what's his name, Latore, what's his first name?
Yeah, Joe Latore.
Is it Joe? It's not Joe, is it?
Todd
Latore.
Todd Latore.
Every time Todd Latore says this is a song from our album Operation Mindcrime, Tate's sitting back going, "Yep, promoting my shit."
Right. Oh my God. It's like Megadeth tribute band Rattlehead.
There's a tribute band here called Degameth.
Yeah, I know. We remember they played that thing that we broadcast.
Or didn't broadcast with Piercy. Didn't they play that?
No. They were out there at that Nelson
Ledges?
Yeah.
Degameth?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Remember?
No. Dude, I wasn't paying no attention to anything.
Yeah, they played that thing.
I was fairly frustrated with that day, remember?
I know, but they played.
All I remember about that day was it was like before the broadcast was even supposed to start. And I was like, we're not going to get it to work. Let's go home.
Yeah, but you went up on stage and sung Metallica.
I know. So what? Sing with a tribute band.
Yes, but still, you still got up there on stage.
Oh, of course I did. I was probably more famous than the guys in the band because they were a tribute band.
I know, but Degameth did play.
Yeah.
Because
and I've actually played drums with Metallica too. So,
yeah, I know. Yeah, sure you did.
I did.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
I did.
I'm just doing what the guys on the post say. Yeah, sure he did. Yeah, sure he did. Yeah, sure he did.
Nope.
So,
why wouldn't I sing with the tribute band?
Right. Too funny.
Closest they've ever come to having somebody in Metallica.
Yeah.
Stage with them. Me. Jesus, look at that picture of Shittin Bricks. Oh.
Dude, do you realize that was 8 years ago?
That was 8 years ago?
Yeah.
God damn. We're old.
I know. That whole Nelson's Ledges thing was 8 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a brick in the toilet.
That's brutal. No, the Nathan from Kentucky.
Oh, the Shittin Bricks where he blew blood all over the place.
What the fuck? That's a nasty period.
Wow.
Gross.
Well, I'm ready to get out of here.
Me too.
I'm going to go watch some Netflix.
Yep, I'm going to go watch my eyelids because I got to be up at probably about 6 again to start working again.
Really? What you got going on?
Work?
I
got a fucking site that I got to have for 9 a.m. and it's, at least 5% done at this point.
I see.
So tomorrow's a 12-hour day.
Got to knock her out.
Dude, that's what I do these days.
Watch some football. Watch a little football while you're working.
That's it. Tomorrow is definitely churn and burn day.
I hear you. All right. Well, for some reason, I don't know why, as I said at the beginning of the show, I've been in this lynch mob mode this week. I've just been listening to all lynch mob shit.
Cool.
I like, I don't know what it is about Oni Logan's voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's just got a swagger about him.
I like him. I like Oni.
Yeah. He's
like the new record at all?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do. When George, as Don always said, when George does what George does, Nobody's better.
Does that include talking shit about Don?
Well, no, I'm talking
Because
about
George does that better than anyone.
No, when he's doing his George Lynch, classic guitar style.
Yeah.
Nobody's better.
Yeah, I agree.
But this isn't only Logan stuff that I want to close the show out with, though.
All right.
This is the
rapper,
our good friend Robert Mason.
Oh, I thought you were going with the rapper guy.
No.
Smoke this.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. No way. Fuck that.
Yeah. Not giving two fucks about that.
That's right.
That's one that gets no fucks.
Exactly. No, I'm just going to close out kind of peaceful. I'm going to go with the Lynch Mob's second release, or self-titled.
Look at Old Man Radio.
Yeah, Old Man Radio. That's us. Old Man Radio.
That's right.
You're lucky to have us, bitches.
Yeah, just shut up and listen.
Yeah. Be such faggots.
Yeah, doghouse.
I'm going to leave you with some dream until tomorrow.
All right.
All right, so next Saturday, CMS Mikey wants to make an appearance.
We'll allow that.
And what else? Anything else?
Night Demon.
Oh, okay.
Night Demon will be on the show.
Played a couple tunes from them tonight.
Yep.
All right, well, let's get out of here. We want to thank our good friend Ken Barr for checking in. Go check out his book over at Amazon.com. Ken Barr, We Are the Road Crew. And thanks for the PDF there, Mr. Aiken. I'm going to peruse that.
Dude, he was great tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Real good. I like Ken.
I like Ken a lot, too.
All right. So I'm going to get out of here, leave you with some Lynch Mob featuring Robert Mason on lead vocal, and I'm going to dream until tomorrow. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my... Oh, wait a minute. This is Old Man Neeley with my good friend...
Grandpa Chris.
Exactly. We're out of here.
Bye, kids.
See ya.